Right, hello guys, welcome to my quick review of Peacemaker, episode 3 of season 2. So you get a little flashback where I guess Rick was actually with the person that Peacemaker likes, which is cool little info to know. I mean, I guess those are kind of friends, but maybe friends with benefits or something, I don't know. I don't know if he was kind of already with someone anyway, but yeah. Seems like they had a close relationship, but he ends up getting killed by a Peacemaker, so I guess it doesn't really last, and then we get the awesome intro. It's grown on me a lot. Yeah, I definitely like it a lot now. Yeah, and I guess Peacemaker's still in the alternate universe, which I am so dumb because I guess this is his brother. Yeah, which I don't know why it took me into episode 3 to realize that. I mean, for the way Harry was acting, like it makes sense. Yeah, and then he's trying to see if he actually still has a chance with the alternate universe of that girl that he likes. So yeah, decides to go out, goes on his motorcycle, which he just sees like has a bunch of fans, and I have to skip some of it because I guess there's a scene where you see a kid and he just starts crying when Peacemaker says he loves him. He's just like, he loves me, and then there's the woman who just basically shows her titas. Yeah, and I guess they had a hangover, so I guess. And then Vigilante's there and he's just talking about flipping animals and it's just a bit too much for him. It's just so random. Talking about crows and stuff. Like, yeah. I'm just thinking, is the crew going to be less together in this season? Because I don't know how long this season's going to be too. Because so far this is definitely not better than the first season because the crew's not really together. I mean, the only person we didn't really have with the crew straight away was Vigilante. But man, come on, man, not having the crew together. But I guess Peacemaker right now is basically in heaven, isn't like his dream universe. Yeah, so he goes to see if he has a chance with her, even though it seems like he doesn't, and it just seems like this version of her, like her life's just a mess right now. I guess even the black girl's saying it, and when they first met, she thought like she was the one who seems like she had everything, but right now she has nothing. Yeah. And I guess I can see why she would never want Peacemaker, which is kind of funny. They never. I mean, I don't know if they did hint at it that like Rick Flag was her boyfriend, but yeah, it makes sense why she wouldn't want to be with him. Maybe be friends with him, but not be with him. Maybe she realizes he is a good guy, but just had a dark past that made him do bad things, I guess. But yeah. And I can't tell if they're also together in this universe or dimension, whatever you can call it. But it seems like she still likes him enough where they could maybe have a chance, and you just see him flipping Rick Flag just sneaking around in this universe since he's alive in this universe. Yeah. Seeing if they don't get fully together or anything. And they're just hanging out, I guess, talking about animals, like testing him. It's just they're not really doing anything really that important. The black guy kind of talks like what happened to his crew when Eagly attacked them. So I guess that other guy gets called by her because I just don't get why he's working with them now. I mean, he's basically helping the enemy. So I don't know where that's gonna end up going. Yeah, they just have a nice time together, I guess. But then like a random explosion ends up happening while they're talking, catching up, even though it's not really the real him. But I guess he's kind of seen some of his memories from the photos and stuff, but yeah, they end up getting attacked. These terrorists come to steal something, but Peacemaker just goes straight in, like just smashes through a flipping window, and basically kills them all, John Wick style. Like he just destroys them, stabs one in the eye. Like it just gets pretty brutal. And then like he uses like 2 pencils to like kill one of them. Like he just puts it through their ears. Yeah. Like it's just John Wick in this scene. And he defuses the bomb. Probably not even know if he's doing it right, and she's just, staying there helplessly. If that was the other version of her, like we should be in there with him, really. Yeah. But I just got a feeling like maybe something's gonna go on where she ends up dying. Maybe he ends up seeing his brother die again, like that kind of thing. And then the brother ends up destroying their helicopter because the rest was trying to escape. But yeah. They basically saved the day. She views him as a hero, everyone does. He's trying to decide whether he should work with them still or let Peacemaker know what's happening, but he decides to still stay with them. But I guess he'll still warn him. Also, it's nice to see Michael Walker there. Like, he still got to return, even though he had a character that died in Suicide Squad, but, you know, they could still make him play another character, so that's cool. It's good that they're still using some of the same actors, but just as, you know, different characters. Yeah. Because if you kind of, like, count the Marvel Netflix shows, there's some actors in those shows that basically make an appearance in the MCU, and then they're like MCU and the Marvel Netflix shows at this point, I guess, are connected, but I guess they still got away with like playing different characters, like Cottonmouth. Like, he basically supposed to be the new Blade, which we still haven't seen yet, and then there's Mariah. Like, she played as that person who lost her son in Civil War and blamed Iron Man. Yeah, stuff like that. But yeah, basically got Michael Walker to, like, because he's like I think he hunts special animals, so he's gonna try to kill eagerly. So I'm just thinking, like, he can at least warn Peacemaker what's happening, because Peacemaker's, I guess, going back to his world, which, for how perfect it is, he's got his brother, he's got the girl that he wants. Yeah, so I'm surprised he'd even want to go back, if he's even gonna open a door, and if he doesn't, let's just say, well, it's not. I don't even know what will actually happen, because will they work out how to use the machine? And wait, I think Vigilante and the others are kind of in Peacemaker's house. I think they are. I think. If not, then man, you just got Eagly there, which will be in danger, and it'd be suck if Eagly got killed. Yeah, and you got flipping Judo Master. Yeah. So we'll see how that ends up going. And if he decides to actually go back, because he could decide not to. But yeah, all of them are just literally going there right now, so yeah, I guess we'll see what happened in the next episode. Kinda sucks how short this episode was. Yeah. It's a fun show, but it's just, it's not even hitting the levels of season 1 right now. It's more like 8 or 7 kind of rating right now, where each episode of Peacemaking, like flipping season 1 was like 9, 10 easily. It was just so much fun. It was just a fun show. And it's still a fun show now, but I feel like not doing enough of the story yet for it to be like, man, I'm really enjoying this. Where we had that other storyline with those flipping fireflies, like, it was so good. It's so dumb but fun, I guess. Just never knowing who to trust and stuff, because it's kind of like a bit. They basically made a better flipping Secret Invasion. You know what Marvel tried to do, but they just failed that show. They basically made a better version of that, where you just didn't know who to trust, because any of them could be like a flipping firefly or whatever they called him. Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll see if he'll decide to go back or not, because if he doesn't, possibly Eagly's going to be in danger or captured. So yeah, if he does finally decide to go back, things might be in a bad place, where maybe Vigilante and the others might end up getting captured and stuff. But yeah, guess we'll see how that will go in the next few episodes. I just don't know if there's only 8 episodes overall, like season 1, but yeah, I guess we'll see. I heard there's going to be some special appearances. I mean, I don't know if you can count Michael Walker as one of them, but they said in the last 3 episodes we're going to see some big characters, or maybe Superman. We kind of saw Supergirl and Superman, but didn't really let us see their faces, I guess. Even though it seems like the Supergirl actress, at least, was actually in that scene, so maybe she could actually make a proper appearance near the end of the show of season 2. Yeah. And then Man of Tomorrow is being announced, which I guess Supergirl will also appear in that, which is cool. But yeah, that's all I got to say. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know what you thought, and if he'll go back to his dimension to help the others, because they're going to be in some danger right now. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.